I'm just setting up the stream properly right now. So, give me just a minute or two. Come on, Discord. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Alright. Yep. I can see everything. Okay, now I just need to get a couple other things up and going. Okay. There we go. Not sure which one of the Discord channels we'll be using for text chat. Okay. So, let's get started on the character creation, I guess. This is mostly going to be intended as a VOD for my, for my friends. And thankfully I know exactly what I'm doing for this character. So, let's see if I can't get a good look going. Yep. Give it a bit more of a torso. make decent body proportions. Now for the hard part. I'll take away the hair so I have an easier time seeing this. Yep. I might just also remove any makeup and head markings. Yep, no Romans either. Okay, good. Now let's see if I can't get this character to look good. That's part of the fun with this one. At least for me. Not sure what other people think. But I always enjoy character creation. It's kind of a... It's just something I really enjoy. Yep. And let's see, what hairstyles do I got available? I always forget because I usually have my whole entire collection list when I want to change hairstyles. So, let's see here. I might start off with that. But I'll go here again just so I can get a better view at everything. Okay, and we'll go about there with chin height coming back in a bit. Chin size, what does that do? I feel like I'm gonna need view so I can get a better look. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. And then ears. Right, now for a bit more in depth. Let's test some voices. It's been a while since I played Gunma. So I've forgotten all the voices.
Oh! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, that will do. And then let's see, for eye color. There are quite a few, but most of it's just red and really dark red. So I want to try and get a nice bright but not too deep set of eyes in that shade. Something like this maybe. Let's increase eye size, change the angle a bit. And ooh. Don't really got a lot of good options for it, sadly. For now, I'll go with that, I guess. And let's just move on to eyebrows. Move those around a bit. Add a bit of width, take away some of the length. Okay, now I'll head back to the hair and see how that looks. Now to move the face around again and see if I can't change it up enough to be happy with it. That, no good. Yeah, the eyebrows. Not quite happy with those ones. Man, the eyebrow selections for Dunma aren't great. At least, not to my personal tastes. Dunma is a really cool race though. One of my favorites. Even though I haven't really properly played Morrowind yet. I hope to get around to that one day. I got it on Xbox through backwards compatibility on my Xbox One, but the Xbox isn't running at its best right now, so it's a bit difficult to get in and play. Let's see if I can't move this around. Right, so, let's see here. How does that look? Let's see, what do we got going on? You know what, yeah, I think that's a better hairstyle. So I'll go with that. And let's see if I can't make any more minor adjustments here or there. So about there for that. And lower the nose height a little, and its length just a bit. Okay, oh no. That's not good. The server crashed. I'll just log back into that and hope it's kept what I've done so far. Either way, I got a general idea of what I want now. Well, not really even a general idea. A pretty good one. The character was mostly built. Nah. Looks like I gotta go through all that again. Joy. So, I think it was... there we go. Height about, yeah. There was that. No body markings. Torso was a bit bigger. That was about there. Arm size is looking good. Had that there. There we go. Then the face was around here with... Get rid of the face markings. And since I'll be running with that hair, I'll use this to change up the face a bit. Hair color can go back to black. There we go. Hopefully the server doesn't crash again before I can make this character. That would be very nice. Jaw size. I had that at about there. Chin height with chin size being about there. Add a bit of a curve and lower the ear height, I guess, with some rotation. And then it was
Yeah!
and the eye color was that. With move that about there. Nose shape. Add some width. Change the length. And yeah. The eyebrow selection for Dunma isn't too great, sadly. So I guess I'll go around here. Sorry if being in character customization bothers you guys a lot. I am very in for that with a lot of games. I love making different characters. So I hope you'll have a bit of patience when it comes to this. And I'll lower that down to around there. Okay. That's about the general shape that I want, so let's see if I can't adjust the face to a bit more of what I'm after here. Yeah, that'll do for a base look. I'll go through hairstyles in my collections a little later. But now it's time to name this character. I have a couple of names already saved somewhere. I just need to find them, because naming a character in this game can be very irritating. So I had... Yep, let's try... Yep, so Cirilli. Let's see if that name is already taken. Name's already in use. Let's go. Lapissa. Let's see if that's taken. That's already taken. Syria? Nope, that's taken. How about... Arissa? Okay, now I'm gonna be a bit... Okay, so then it's... Syria, let's see if that's taken. There we go. Just had to do a little extra something. So now we got a name. I can keep it going. And yeah, looks like I got a message on Discord.
You're awake. Oh, thank
Yep,
the stars.
that's all good, Di. Thanks for joining. I got my phone opened up for YouTube comments if you're gonna comment there, and I've also got my laptop open for when Beersy joins in with the guild. Right, now, here we are in the tutorial room. I guess I should explain what I plan on doing with this stream. The start of the stream is going to kind of work as a tutorial. And, well, from there, once we get out of the tutorial, I plan on using the stream mostly for a VOD with my group of friends. But in saying that, right now this is all I'm going to be trying to go through the tutorial as a bit of a starting guide for anyone who is possibly looking at getting into this game or not. And as you can see, I've got some notifications here. I went onto the game earlier to get through some extra character stuff and sort out inventory and bank space, and I had a couple of pre-order things lighting up that I decided to hold off on for the stream. So we'll get to that in just a bit. But first up, let's go to settings and set up a couple things. So, yep. All of that's looking good. Audio, we don't need NPC subtitle. Yep. Right. Now, custom colors on. I'm gonna kind of, yeah. Then we'll make this very bright purple. It sticks out almost everywhere. Right, now, normally, if you want to turn off the tutorials that will pop up on your screen, you'd come here to gameplay, and you can toggle it off here. For the sake of the stream, I will leave this on for now. Once I leave the tutorial, I'll come back and delete that. Or not delete that, but undo that. I'll turn that off. So, now for my field of vision, that's typically how I have it set up. And yep, that's right, I don't touch that. I turn that on and that off. And now to adjust the text chat a little. These are just some personal preferences of mine. Feel free to do anything you would like with this. But I like to try and just differentiate my guild chat so I know who's talking and who isn't. So let's try and narrow this down to the right shade of red that I want to use here. And then have that as a much deeper red if I can, or yep. This will be a light blue, with that being a darker blue. And then here I got purple. So this will change up how the colors on my guild chat, like the color of my guild's chats will be. So if I now go into social and guilds, no, it's text chat. So yeah, here we go. It's going to show me the different colors of these different guilds. So, yeah, I'm just going to go back and adjust the red one a little bit, because that kind of messes with my vision a little. So, let's try and make that a bit brighter and nicer on the eyes. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit brighter and nicer, so it should be easier to see. Now, some things to note about the champion bar here. This little area, this won't normally appear for anybody who has a character below level 50. So, this character, she's a level 1. She just needs 70 XP to progress to level 2. And once you hit level 50, your character is fully leveled in terms of, well, just normal leveling up, and you unlock champion levels, which is where this will appear. And in here, you'll have 3 different tabs. And for each champion level kind of just goes through these. So I think your first 3 levels will be a green level, a blue level, and then a red level, and you spend your points in the respective tree. Green is mostly for quality of life, whatever you really want stuff. Blue is focused more on combat, and I guess healing, in a way. with some mitigation, but this is mostly your survival type of tree. So what I like to do is I'll go in here and I'll grab Steed's Blessing to increase my base movement speed all the way up by 20%. And then I'll grab Gilded Fingers to increase how much gold I'm grabbing, alongside Fortune's Favor, so I'm getting as much gold as I can grab. And then I'll increase Wanderer up to 10, so I can progress up to Steadfast Enchantment. And from here I can just grab Treasure Hunter to get better quality items. And I can grab Rationer so I can increase how long my food buffs last. Now, since I don't have 75 points in here left over, I'm going to skip over Liquid Efficiency, a very popular one. And I'm going to grab an Inspiration boost so that this character can level up their Inspiration or their crafting skills a bit more. And then from here, because I'm not entirely sure on my build, sometimes my PlayStation likes to do that. Because I'm not entirely certain on my build, I'm going to just grab the things I know I will be wanting. Currently, this build is focused as a magic character, so I'm just going to go for a very standard setup I like to do. So, one thing I should also mention here, you will see that it says equipped and you can add this one to champion bar, but things like precision you can't. The champion bar only has a certain number of slots for certain slottables or champion stars or whatever you want to call them. And you can only have a certain number of these, but these little nodes, you can have as many of them as you want, so long as you have enough points to fill them up. Now for me, I'm not very good at flanking enemies. I am not the best at this game, so I tend to go for Fighting Finesse, which does the same kind of thing, but it's weaker. It does the same thing, just there's no positional requirements or anything like that. So it's virtually the same, just less. And Master at Arms I'll be grabbing as another personal preference. And then just as a default slot in, actually, since I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep Deadly Aim, I'll put that up to there. And I'll max out Quick Recovery and Preparation so that I'm increasing my damage resistance to NPCs. And I'll put whatever's left into Deadly Aim. And again, I'm just going to run through and grab my defaults until I know what I'm actually doing. I can always reset at an armory later. So I'll just grab that. Siphon spells for better recovery. Rejuvenation for even more recovery. And Boundless Vitality for more health. This is a pretty standard leveling startup for me. A lot of my characters do this. I typically, depending on whether I want a stamina, a health, or a magic-focused character, I'll interchange certain points to match up with that. But, yeah, currently I don't need to do that. So I'm just going to kind of just fill in my bar so I got no points left over. Right. Now that that's done, let's talk to this character here.
There you are. On your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right?
Right, so where am I?
The Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Berini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shiazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shiazel?
Yes, set me free and I'll help.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should
Alright.
unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me.
So now that we're out of there, let's run up here. Oh.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Durini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Okay, so, for anyone who's not that well versed in lore, if I am remembering right, the Durini clan are the elves that subjugated the humans up by High Rock and, breeded with them to create Bretons, the closest we get to half-elves in this, universe. And I think the Durini aren't as... They don't have anywhere near as many as they used to in numbers. So it's actually kind of interesting to see one of them here. That is if I am remembering the lore correctly. I could be wrong on that. That is something I probably will want to read up on. It's been a while. Right, where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Keyrights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
Okay, so we got a couple of options here. I'm just going to ask... All of these are good questions, but I also don't want to spend too much time on just dialogue and tutorialing, because I do intend to try and join Beezy once he finishes the tutorial as well. So, you said something about golems. I guess, where is this place?
The Keyrights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Balfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
Why is it called the Keyrights Gallery?
On account of all the doors. The gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shiazel, emerged from another.
How did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
Right, you said something about golems. What's going on here?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Durini are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Balfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
Can you describe the Daedra? Damn it. It's not letting me do that. I think I might have a connection issue with the server again. Okay. Well, here is usually where you'll get to pick your weapons. Some things to note about equipment. There are things called set bonuses, and when it comes to your weapons, one-handed weapons will only add one bonus to a set, while having two pieces, whether it's dual wielding or a sword and a shield, that will give you a two-piece set bonus. Two-handed weapons, so great axes, great swords, two-handed maces, magic staves, they may be one item, but they count as a two-piece bonus. So, when you've got a set that needs 5 pieces to... yep, there we go. I was wondering when that might happen. It seems that the server is a little unstable with all the people who want to play. This might be a continuing problem throughout the entire stream. I hope that doesn't bother too many people. But let's go back into Syria. But where was I? Weapon bonuses. So yeah, when it comes to the weapon bonuses, having a two-handed weapon will give you 2 bonuses towards the 5-piece set. Since I'm going to be going a magic character, for now, I plan on using a fire staff. This is a two-handed piece.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield, or another weapon of that size. The choice is yours.
Right, so from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my inventory and equip it.
Yes,
Since
I think
it's
that
not
one
a
suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want.
Right,
Now,
since
let's find a spot to practice.
Since the item is not a part of a set, I'm not going to get any set bonuses for this, but it is a two-handed item. As you can see that it just says main hand weapon. However, if I were to grab this sword and shield, I can go one hand and then another, and my offhand now has a shield while my main hand has a sword. So let's unequip this and re-equip my staff. I think I can't deconstruct these for crafting, so I'm just going to delete them outright. I'll just destroy them, get them out of my inventory, and we'll move on to the next part of the tutorial.
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner. Let's begin. Quickly now. Strike the top marks.
Oh, that's something I forgot.
Attack.
Okay, so one thing you may notice if you ever do start up this game is that I will be doing a lot more damage than you seem to in this tutorial. That is because of my champion point.
Impressive. Hit it again. Brilliant. Now do it again.
Okay.
Ready yourself. Quick, strike while it's off balance.
Yep.
Raw strength that.
So yeah,
keep up the
tapping
defense.
R2 does light attacks, while holding
Use
L2
your
will
heaviest
block.
attack.
When an enemy attacks and
unnatural.
you're blocking, they'll be off balance, and you can
Protect
hold
yourself.
R2 to do a
Strike
heavy
hard
attack,
now.
and that will knock them on their ass.
Now
That
some
is what the
foes
game
will
is
try
trying to
restrain
teach me
you.
here.
Quickly, break free.
Right, tapping L2 and R2 at the same time will break me free of
broke
any
loose.
stun effects, but costs
You ready to
stamina,
break free?
as you can see in the bottom right corner of the screen there.
Ha! You're unstoppable. Prepare yourself.
Alright,
You're
and we
every
keep
bit the
doing that.
warrior I thought you'd be.
Okay, come on.
Now bash the construct.
Now, if I block while an enemy is in, damn it, I can't do anything.
Again. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack.
Okay, so when an enemy is trying to charge attack me, if I hold block and then I tap R2, I hit them and interrupt their attack.
Swiftly now.
So I'll do that again.
When your enemy prepares an attack, strike. Interrupting their attack will set them off balance. Good. Now destroy it.
Okay, now I can finish him off.
Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
Okay, now he's gonna drop something that I'm probably gonna want to equip because it's gonna be better than what I'm currently wearing, which is just plain old clothing. And because I've killed an enemy with the Destruction Staff, I've now unlocked the Destruction Staff skill line in my skill list. So to unlock a weapon's skill line, you need to actually kill an enemy with it. I'll go over some tips and tricks into that a little later. And just double checking here. With the audio, is everything fine on your end? Because things have just suddenly gotten a lot quieter throughout my headset, and I'm not sure if that's the game itself or just my headset. Alright, so it's just my game or my headset. Okay, so in terms of leveling up, I'm now going to accept the level that I've just gotten. And that's going to give me an attribute point and a skill point. Since I'm going a magic character, and I'm going DPS, I'll want to put all of my points into magic, because the more magic I have, the bigger my damage number will be. Because what a lot of classes like to do is they like to take a look at what your highest resource number is, whether that's health, stamina, or magic, and that will now determine your damage. This was added in a update not too long ago. I think it's a year or two back. But it didn't always used to work that way. Stamina skills used to only scale with stamina, and magic skills used to only scale with magicka. But now they've done a hybrid system so that you don't need to worry about that anymore. So thank God for that. And these are my class skills. These are determined by your class, and because because your class gives you 3 skill lines right off the bat, this is the reason why they won't let you change your character's class, and why if you want to play a different class, you'll need to create a new character. Because in order for you to do that properly, you need to level up your skill lines and stuff, and that kind of gets affected by a few different things. And I'm just gonna quickly try some audio balancing real quick. Oh, that would explain it. Busy, can you hear me? Alright, yeah. I was just wondering why my game audio went quiet. Turns out you joined the Discord chat, and that turned it into a PlayStation party, so my party balance adjusted game audio. That does it. Yeah, I'm just kind of running through all of this as a tutorial as I said I would. So, yeah, welcome. But yeah, as I was saying, with the skill lines, you can't change your class because you get skill lines with your class. And it wouldn't exactly be fair on you if you had to start over each time you change the class on what is essentially the main focus and where all of your power is really coming from when you changed classes. It wouldn't be fair on you. And it would really just unbalance a lot of things. So instead of taking away your fully leveled skill lines when you change a class, it just doesn't let you change your class. So yeah. I'm just gonna slot my first spammable on L1 because that's typically where I put it. And now I'll continue on with the quest line.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
Alright, so where are we headed now?
To reach the Keyride's gallery. We have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Right, I guess we'll head there next. What can we expect from the encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
What was that, Busy? Alright, yeah. Well, I just got past the first, fight tutorial, so I'm probably going to be a little bit. I hope you don't mind waiting on me a little. Yeah. Right, it's fine. Like, I'm just... Mags and Dai are watching my stream so that they can see what the tutorial is like, and they can get a bit more of an in-depth look at how you start the game. And, I'm assuming once I finish the tutorial, they'll probably just, jump into your stream, which is actually live without any delay. And we'll just be using my stream as a VOD from then on. Like, to record our joint stream. Yeah, like, if you think it is, I don't mind if you guys move to gaming chat too while I do this, but, you're free to stay. Alright, I'll message you on Discord when it's done, and you can jump back in. Sorry about that. Right, so, there's a bit of lag and delay because of the level of population on the stream, so I can't actually open this door. I think I'm going to be kicked to the main menu again. So, I guess I just gotta wait. If I log out and log in, will that work? I wonder if that will fix it. If that's a quick fix to just stop the connection issue entirely, great. If not, well, yeah. I guess I'm kind of screwed there. Yep, there we go. That hit it off. And yeah, the login screen, despite being a login screen, it doesn't actually require me to type in any personal info. It's literally just select your server and play game. So I don't know why it's making me blocking the main menu off on the screen. There's no personal information to put in there. So I'm sorry about the blank screen whenever that does happen. But let's see if I can now get out of this room. Oh. Alright, here we go.
One of the stray
So,
golems.
they want to teach me how to sneak. There's a trap there so I can disarm it. And the sneaking icon is the exact same as Skyrim, as you can see. So yeah, there's some armor and stuff here, but I'm gonna hold off because we can actually get all the pieces in one go if I wait a little longer.
Right. The entrance to the Keyride's gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Right, so now it's time to actually try out the new class, and as you can see there, it's telling me how to change my perspectives from third and first person. So this is my first time playing an Arcanist, which only just came out today. Lucky me. Technically yesterday for me, since I'm a day ahead of everyone else, but that doesn't matter too much. Okay, so one thing about the Arcanist which is unique is these floating triangles. Those are called cruxes. And cruxes, they're kind of like a combo meter where some abilities will do more damage with crux, while other abilities will generate it. And when you fully max an ability, you can morph it and fully max it again. And morphing an ability can change what resource it costs. It can change what the ability does. It will add effects or slightly change the effects to do something completely different. So you can turn some cost build, you can build some, you can change the, you can change a crux building ability into a crux spending ability. And one other unique thing about the Arcanist is that you'll see here, it says that it costs 2,700 magic to cast, but cost is determined by the max resource. This is unique to the Arcanist as far as I'm aware so far. So, that's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to want some stamina abilities. And it looks like there's quite a few that I can change. So that's going to be very interesting. And, oh yeah. Before I forget again, I'm just going to jump into combat. I don't mind the automatic bars. I'm going to turn this on, so abilities with timers will have it marked. Attributes. Yep. I always like to have number and percent shown here, so it shows me how much health an enemy has, and it shows me the percentage they're at. I don't like having tips on, and ultimate number tells me exactly how much ultimate I've built up. So I'm not just seeing the bar highlight like I'm the bar fill up. I'm also seeing a number that is a cost, so I can calculate that better, I guess you could say. So, let's continue on. Yep. And there's you. So one thing you might notice is that between abilities, I am casting a light attack. That is called light attack weaving, where you have a 1 second global cooldown for almost every single ability in this game. And it's optimal to light attack between each ability, because at least 30% of your damage is likely to come from light attack weaving. The Arcanist is a class that is a lot more stronger in channeling abilities, so there might be some differences there. I don't entirely know, but I'm hoping it's not going to do anything too different. And so what I just did in the settings, I turned on allowing me to preview my buffs. So any buffs or debuffs I get from me or enemies personally will now show up on my screen. Permanent buffs like Munderstones I've turned off because I don't need to see that those buffs are active. They're always going to be active, so I don't really need to see them. Now here is what I was waiting for. What I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to grab 3 pieces of each kind of armor. And I'm kind of just going to... I'll grab a bit of everything, because I can always just delete it. And it also enables me to kind of mix and match a bit. Now, I'm not going to try and be efficient with my leveling. I'm just here to have some fun. So, I'm going to do some things that will help and are a very good habit to have early on. I think that's everything. So, when it comes to armor, one thing you may find interesting to know is that you need 3 pieces of one armor type to unlock the skill line for it. So I've got heavy legs on, and now I've got a heavy chest piece on. So now if I swap that out for a heavy helmet, I've now unlocked the heavy armor skill line. I am just going to make sure I have one of each. So now I'm going to unlock the light armor skill line. And now it's time for the medium armor. Right, now to mix and match a bit. So when it comes to armor, what you typically want is most of your armor to be one type. However, there's a skill line in this game called the Undaunted skill line, where if you're wearing 1 piece of each type of armor, or if you're wearing multiple pieces of different types, so let's say you've got 1 medium, 1 heavy, and the rest of your armor is all light armor, you're going to get some extra resources. Your max resources, your health, your magic, and all that stuff are going to be increased by a certain percentage. If you're able to have 2 of each kind, it's going to get increased even more. I typically like to go for a light belt at all times, because certain armor slots will give you certain armor. If I'm remembering right, it's gloves, hands, and feet that are the lowest armor rating. with your, or actually no, I think hands and feet might be the same as shoulders, but I know that your head, legs, and chest piece, they are all the strongest pieces you can afford. So I like to wear a heavy chest to get the highest armor rating I can get out of it. And I will also wear a heavy helmet. So I got 2 heavy. And then I will have a medium shoulder. And I will have some light gloves. I will swap this out for medium legs when I get better versions of it. But right now I've got an XP multiplier bonus on these legs because it's got the training trait on it. You can see there it's got a health enchantment and it says training, increased experience gained from kills by 7%. That is a trait. It's when you craft an item, there's a gem that you can add to the crafting process to add a passive bonus onto your armor. And a lot of armor will drop with traits on them. You can research the traits which will destroy the armor in the process, but you will learn how to make items with that trait. And, well, yeah. For now, I'm just going to stick with these heavy legs because it's going to give me more that way. And I'll have medium boots as well. So that way I got 2 medium, 2 heavy, and the rest of my armor is light armor. The reason I'm doing it this way is because light armor is a magic class typical armor set. Medium armor is for your stamina users, and heavy armor is for tanks. So wearing a bit of each armor type after unlocking their skill lines will level them all up slowly. Now, I haven't quite reached level 2 yet, and I'm not seeing... Yeah, I'm not sure why my inventory is lighting up like that. But, yeah, here we go. So, I'm just gonna wear all of this to get it all up and going. And while I'm at it, I'm actually going to fill in my collections with some things I like, which are cosmetic and kind of essential for me. So I like to hide my hat a lot of the time, and I like to have my assistants equipped when I can. So I will just fill them in. That is everybody. Now, let's continue on.
Well, Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. Must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Where can we find the replacement sky shard?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Alright, let's find that sky shard. Can I ask you something before we set out?
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go for... What kind of golem did you see near the sky shard?
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Okay, so, sky shards... I'm just gonna explain the game mechanics behind those. I will let you guys, go for a deep dive when you decide to start this game up yourselves. But, in terms of what the sky shards actually do, they're spread out all over the maps, and once you collect 3 of them, you get a skill point where you can unlock abilities, or you can get more passives to enhance your character's power more. That is basically what a sky shard is. they're collectibles. When you get close to them, they'll start to be highlighted on your compass. You'll see a beam of light, like so.
There it is.
And it will also be permanently marked on your map. So if you run by one and don't realize it, you will notice later when you look at your map. Right, now here is our first mini-boss.
Dodge quickly, to the side.
Okay, mini-boss dead. And, oh no. This may not be good. I think it's happened again, and I'm now going to miss out on loot because the game won't let me, pick this up. I wonder if I can... Where is auto loot? Auto loot on? Oh no. If I quit the main menu or get kicked to main menu again, it's not going to let me loot this, and I may actually miss out on something that's mildly useful here. I think I have to. So I'll quickly turn off auto loot. Actually, no, I'll leave it on for now, because, yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it on because I got the membership. So I have the craft bag, crafting resources will go there, that's infinite storage, and all the other stuff I'm probably going to want to pick up and either sell or deconstruct to increase my crafting levels. So, yeah, I'll quit again, and I'll have to go back in. Damn it. I'm betting this because I'm in Australia and my internet is crap and this is a North American server. I'm betting that's why I'm having these issues right now. That is all I can assume. Right, so let's get back out of here and... yeah. Well, all of that on top of the server population, because usually I don't have these issues unless my internet is having a really slow and bad day. But when a game like ESO or FF14 has a new expansion release and everybody wants to log on, that is typically when I have these issues. Okay. Okay, so one thing I should also point out, when I open up the menu here, you'll see that in the top right of the little skills page, there's the Sky Shard count, 0 of 3. That is how you'll be able to tell how many Sky Shards you need before you can get your next skill point from them.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
That's why you like to wait a few days after a new expansion or patch drops? Yeah, that's definitely something I would normally do as well. However, Final Fantasy 16 is coming out tomorrow, and I have that pre-ordered in store, so I'm going to be going out and grabbing that tomorrow, and I'll be getting into that. With FF16 being a single-player game, I don't have to wait on server populations or anything. I can just get in and have some fun. So, I plan on doing FF16 tomorrow, and probably the next couple days after that. I'm gonna be obsessed with that for a couple of days, at least. And then I'll start to spread out on what I play. Like, I still want to do those Dishonored streams because I've been really craving that game. It's fun. Alright? Anyways, let's get back to the quest here. Right, do you have any advice on how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar. But I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Okay. Sweet, now let's go in and kick this thing's ass.
There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
Wither and die. You cannot kill what cannot die.
Okay, she's dead.
You did it! Hopefully the gallery
And she
wasn't
dropped the
too badly
necklace.
damaged.
The necklace
Follow me.
has more health, so I will be putting that on. Right. And now we get to a thing that was added in with Blackwood, I think it was. It was
Why
either
all the
Blackwood or
stars?
High Isle, the last
Look
two
at the central
expansions.
column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this.
So,
Let's get a closer
the
look.
way ESO used to work, when you did the tutorial, it had its own little tutorial mission like this. However, once the tutorial ended, you'd be thrust out into the latest expansion, and if you skip the tutorial, you'd just start outside where the tutorial ends. Now, they have a room where you can pick which expansion you start on. So, that's what all of these doorways are. I am just going to...
This is the Playwrights Gallery.
Ah,
Not so
she's just taking her time to get here.
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed,
And-
these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
Right,
Can you believe
so
the
yeah,
Playwrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel?
I'm just gonna
So, have
skip
you
all
chosen
that.
where to go?
Now-
What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not
All of this
everyone
is
gets to
just,
pass instantly from
flavor
one side of
text
Tamriel
stuff.
to another, you know.
And this
This is
dialogue
quite a
option will
gift.
kind of walk you through
It is
where
a bit
you want to
overwhelming,
start.
isn't it? The whole
So,
of Tamriel is stretched out
Alliance
before you.
territories. This
We
is
could
your
start with
base
the
game
political
starting
considerations.
points.
Three
If you
great
say no to
alliances. I
that,
don't
she'll
blame you.
start to
Well,
find...
as I said
she'll start to
before,
advise
threats to
where
Tamriel
you can
have grown
do
like
other
weeds practically
expansions.
everywhere.
So that is how that works. And let's just accept this level and put more points into magic. Now, one thing that I like to do, and one thing I strongly recommend is, as you can see, I could now afford my next ability in this skill line, but all of your class skill lines should be maxed out. And you need a ability from each skill line in your bar to level them up. So I always recommend having one of each in your skill line, no matter what. So this is a, let's see. That's more of a tanky skill line, and this should be the healing skill line. Yep. So I'm actually going to put my healing on circle and my tank ability on triangle. So I've now got 3 abilities from that. And since I unlocked Soul Magic, I'm just going to put this on R1. So I've now got four abilities equipped. And she also gave me a box for completing the quest. So let's open that and see what she gave me. Right, that came from the level up. So yeah, I can't deconstruct those or research their traits, so I'm just going to destroy that. That is just a straight up better magic staff, the same element and everything. So I'm just going to equip that, and then I got better legs. Those are light armor. They're going to give me more magicka, but less defense. And they give me just as much XP. Since I'm a magic build, that's going to be extremely useful to me. Okay, now, from here, what I'm going to do is walk you through a couple of options here. So, this doorway, this will always be the latest expansion. Over here, we got our base game starting zone. So we got Kanathi's Roost. I'm pretty sure that is the... yeah, so I'm in the tower over here, around High Rock. But, Kanathi's Roost, that is the Old Mary Dominion, tutorial zone. Stros Mackay, that is located over here, I think. So yeah, this is Stros Mackay, just here. This is the Daggerfall Covenant tutorial zone. And Bleakrock Isle, which is over here, that is the Ebonheart Pact tutorial zone. Then we got Vardenfell, the first expansion's doorway, and other expansions beyond that. This was the previous expansion that we just had before Necrom, which just released and dropped with this class. And we got all the other stuff here too, with some extra doorways for future expansions taken into consideration. I'm going to go for Necrom, the new expansion. And then I'm going to open up the pre-order bonuses and stuff, and then we'll join back up with Beersy. And from there, if you guys just want to watch Beersy's stream and join in on the voice chat so you can hear us talking, I'll leave that choice up to you. But let's start.
This door leads to the Telvanni Peninsula in eastern Morrowind. The wizards of House Telvanni are known for secrecy and intrigue. But a shadow looms over all of them. A shadow filled with emerald eyes. Cautious adventurer.
Alright, let's head to Necrom.
Why does a Telvanni do anything? Ambition, power, greed.
I've heard they formerly used the island to house the mentally unstable and magically insane.
Some, most likely fanciful sources, say the entire geography of this place is made from the ashes of the ancient Dunmer.
I've never turned away the families of the dead before. If the rumors about illness are true...
To a Telvanni master such as myself, everyone is a spy and a threat.
In a place like this, you don't always need reason for betrayal.
Every secret and all knowledge finds its way to Apocrypha in time.
I see all things, once, and will ever be.
In desperation, all things consume one another.
Alright. And now we are in the Telvanni Peninsula, the newest zone, or one of the newest zones.
Fate needs you, Proxima.
There is the starting town, and here is where it is located on the map. And if I zoom out of this and I get a map of Tamriel, I can also see some of the extra zones, like the Clockwork City, its own map, but it can be moved around. I think it can be moved around because it's on a pedestal and it's like an ornament that can be moved. So it doesn't actually have a proper place on Tamriel. And we've got Realms of Oblivion, we got Artaeum, the home of the Sigic Order, and we've now got the newest realm, Apocrypha. And we can access Apocrypha through zooming in with the R1 button from there. So we can swap between the two maps. Right, now, first thing I'm going to do is equip a personality. This is a cosmetic that I unlocked on a different character. And it will change my idle poses, it will change how I run, it will do a bunch of different things, including alter how emotes work. I'm going to go for the Telvanni Magister, since my character is a Dunmer, and, well, this is a Morrowind expansion. Now, let's look at some of the DLC stuff. I remember seeing some mail. So, thank you for purchasing the Deluxe Edition. I get all of this extra nice stuff. You can find your new mount, pet, memento, and emote in your collections tab. Your new outfit style will also appear and is usable at outfit stations. Okay, thank you. And now we got Sadrith Mora attire, bookworm thing, yep, some XP scrolls and some treasure maps. So now let's open up the collections tab and take a look at some of the... Actually, no, wait. It also came with a crown crate, which is this game's version of a loot box. So I get a free loot box.
Well met.
Let's open this up.
Fortune to you.
What do we get?
Select your rewards, my
Reveal
friend.
all.
Akruti can see you are out of crates. You
Shit,
can always
shit,
purchase
shit.
more if you like.
Pet.
There are many spectacles. May
Okay.
luck follow you.
I don't like most of my rewards, so I'm just gonna scrap
Your
those.
crates are gone, my friend.
And these will turn into gems that I can then
Always
spend
additional
on
crates
loot
available for purchase.
box rewards.
Listen,
So if I go into
goodbye,
the
my friend.
store, if I were to go into the store and go to the crown crates loot box section, all of this stuff can be unlocked in there, and you can't get it with crowns. But those gems that I destroyed the rewards for, that is how you buy these outright, without having to interact with the loot box system technically. So you can spend a shitload of money on loot boxes, keep destroying things until you get what you want, and spend the gems that you get from destroying stuff on loot box rewards. Or you can get lucky in the loot box store, which is also pretty damn shit. So, yeah, loot boxes. Thus love those things. But now let's go on to notifications. It's going to take me to my newest pet. And let's see. There should also be a notification above my pre-order one, I think. Unless yeah, here we go. So, apocryphal bookworm. And, I think I waited too long on that stuff, but it also gave me the Knowledge Eater outfit style, so this is like your, so there's costumes which will go over your armor, and then there are your glamour type, your, transmog system, which is the outfit system. So this is a transmog. And since it's a pre-order bonus, I'm not going to have to spend any gold transmogging my gear. There are a couple of other things, but I think that was mostly it. So, let's see if I got any new costumes. So costumes, these will actually go over your transmogs as well. They will overwrite your transmog. Yeah, so I got this. Do I want that, or do I want... I think I'll go with the new one. And then I need to select a mount so that I can actually ride mounts. Oh, and this is a new system as well. So I can mark some mounts as favorites, and it will allow me to, well, do that. But yeah, I think... Oh yeah, so the mushroom horse, that looks very terrible. I don't think I want that. I think I'll go with the Blood Shadow Wraith. Oh, and we got the quest giver right here, so let's talk to them.
Fate has noticed your talent for altering destiny. Reality hangs in the balance, as does the future of Apocrypha and Nern. Hence I bring a message from Hermaeus Mora, the one who knows. Mora offers you a purpose. We are bound together by a common danger. Enemies of Hermaeus Mora threaten his realm of oblivion, and in so doing pose a threat to the mortal world as well. Therefore Mora sent me to meet you here, and secure your cooperation.
What sort of cooperation?
Only a mortal proxy can deal with the threat and save both Apocrypha and Nirn. The fates of both realms are linked, and you are the key to preserving reality. Without you, everything unravels. Help avert this disaster, and Mora will reward you.
Okay, so once you start up this game and you learn a bit more about it, and you've done a couple of quests, you'll start to realize that this point here is the last chance you will get to say, I don't want to help, and therefore I won't accept your quest. If I click, alright, I'll help, where do I start? The quest will now be accepted, and I'll have to go into my journal and abandon it if I don't want to do this quest. So this is basically the point of turn back if you don't want to accept the quest. However, since this is the new expansion, I am going to accept it.
The one who knows instructed me to give you this, a condensate of planar potentialities. You will not understand. It is ink. Take it to the Redrith cistern, a ruin near the city. Pour the ink into the water, and your path will be made clear.
Okay, so who are you again?
I am Laramil, sometimes called the Wise, although that is not a sobriquet I care for. I seek to comprehend the emergent truths elicited by the... never mind that. I am a scholar. A century ago, I struck a bargain with Hermaeus Mora.
So you serve Hermaeus Mora?
I do not worship him, if that is your question. The Prince of Knowledge is an ally and patron. Mora provides me with access to rare and esoteric lore. In return, I undertake various tasks for him. A mutually beneficial arrangement.
What do you know about these enemies that threaten Apocrypha?
They seem to be servants of other Daedric princes, rivals to the one who knows. The threads of fate that converge in this region should reveal more. That is the hope, at least. And we are not dealing with just simple cultists. There are others.
What others?
Someone sent the Dusksaber Company to seize relics belonging to Hermaeus Mora from their hiding places in Tamriel. Elite vampire mercenaries commonly employed by Telvanni mages. I expected the cultists. The Dusksabers were an unwelcome surprise.
Right, I just sent a message to Beezy to let him know I finished the tutorial, so he should join back in very soon. Okay, so he's in front of the portal for Apocrypha waiting for me, I think. There we go. What were you looking for?
Glyphics. Think of them as crystallized memories. Condensations of notional... I explain too much. I managed to protect Mora's glyphics, with some help. But our adversaries once again move against us.
Okay, thank you for the info. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly... Where's the first way shrine? Over here. One thing I should note is that I am definitely moving much faster than you guys would be able to with the Steed Stone. Hello? Hey, Serene. Hey, Beersy. I'm just taking a quick trip to Davon's Watch so I can join the Undaunted, Fighters Guild, and Mages Guild real quick. I could probably do that in the Necrom City itself, but I know exactly where these are, as well as a couple of lore books right off the bat. So, grabbing that stuff really quick won't take too long.
You are the one I see. You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
So yeah, how are you going, Serene? Yeah? Yep, I have no doubt about that. Everybody wants to try out the new job. Or class, in this case.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game.
I'll need a new blade before I go in.
I don't doubt it.
Then welcome.
Right, there we go. Got the Fighters Guild. Now I just need to run down to the Undaunted and up to the Mages. Yeah, we're about to go to Apocrypha, which is, like, you're saying you'll meet me outside the gate of Apocrypha, right? Oh, you're still in the tutorial. I thought you would be waiting for me at the portal to Apocrypha. I got out and just ran straight to the first way shrine.
Aye, the divines.
You didn't tell me where exactly you'd be waiting.
Like-minded
You probably weren't looking at some YouTube videos to get a heads up on what to expect from Necrom ahead of time. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say this. When you said the portal, right by the city way shrine, so not the first way shrine you're gonna get, but the way shrine inside the city. Right by that, there's supposed to be a portal to Apocrypha. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Think we'll ever have peace in Cyrodiil?
I know how we can get to the first Daedric realm that we're wanting to visit, but that's about it. So yeah, sorry about that, dude.
Yes.
How high up did you grind? Same. Right, there we go. Oh, by the way, Mags, I'm pretty sure that you guys can jump onto Busy's stream now, because I'm about to join up with him. That way you guys are in the, chat that doesn't have a, 15-second delay. Or maybe it's 10 seconds. So yeah, I'm about to join up with Beersy.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Okay. All good, Di. Glad you enjoyed it. Right, so I got my laptop off to the side with the Discord chat open. And I got my phone open for the YouTube chat if I need it. Right, so I have not gotten into the town of Necrom itself. I've gotten to the way shrine outside where you first start up. What does? Oh yeah. Yep. Very nice. Right, now, let's see. I'm just going to grab this lore book, and then I'll be on my way to you, because, Apocrypha has Daedra in it. That's mostly why I wanted to grab the Fighters Guild stuff immediately. Because, leveling up the Fighters Guild, you've got to kill undead, Daedra, vampires, and werewolves. So it's a bit of a grind. I'm just about to run back to Necrom now. Hey, mate. Yep.
Well,
go for it. I should also probably open my bank and grab out my money and foods and stuff that I had in weight. I had 10k gold. I'll actually just up that a little because, yeah, 10k and 250 so that I can upgrade my mount for the first time and get some extra speed. And then, do I got any books in my bank? Yeah. Yep. Right, let's see. I got 8 150 XP scrolls, and I got 33 50% scrolls. 8 of them is 1 hour, and 25 of them are 2 hours. And I got 3 100% XP scrolls for 1 hour. That's about all I had prepared for this. Okay, so, right now, I'll just consume a 2 hour, or actually no, I'll consume a 1 hour 50% XP boost. And I'll also eat my crown food. Yeah, I got the, 3 minions, non-combat pets, whatever you want to call them, that increase your inventory when you start up a new character that are shared across, like, my starting inventory is at 75, so I should probably do that too. Having at least 100 inventory is incredibly useful. So that's 10k for 85. Okay, 2k. Once more, 5,000, and now I'm at 105 inventory space. Okay. Now I'm heading back to Necrom. Or at least the Telvanni Peninsula. All good. And also, Mags. Good to see that you're joining us for this. Very excited to have all of you. Because, yeah, this is pretty big. This is supposed to be a bit of a return to form for ESO because Zos were greedy bastards and pretty terrible with the previous expansions. And what I mean by that is all of the cool unlockable stuff no longer existed. It was all in the Crown store, the buy with your real money store. And a lot of it was locked behind the loot boxes, which was pretty damn shitty. Yeah. In the playtest servers, a lot of the content creators are saying that there's a lot of unlockables now through just playing the game with this expansion. And completing the main story should unlock a really cool Arcanist-themed costume that goes over your transmog. So yeah, I'm just outside of Necrom now. So I'm just gonna wait around for Beersy, a bit closer to the city entrance. Or is he inside? A black hat with... So, blue and brown armor. Alright, well, just look for a dark elf with very typically, like, with the typical robes and stuff, and a fire staff. If you can see me in the background, let me know. I'll see if I can't find him. I went for Ciara, or Syria, because a lot of the other names I had were taken. You probably saw how that system works. Yeah, I don't know why it basically lets you type in the name, and then says, okay, do you want to go to the tutorial or start? The moment it realizes someone else has that name, if it's a game that won't let you name your character the same as someone else's, they should have it hold you up and say, nope, name's already taken, immediately. They shouldn't make you go through the rest of the process of creating your character first. That's just crap. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can see him. He's got a bow? I thought you said you were going to be a magic build. You said that Arcanist felt more like a magic kind of thing for you and that you'd be going that. Also, want to send me a group invite so that we can find each other easier? Because I'm just at the city waste right now. Ah, you're by the pack merchant. Okay, I can mark him down and kind of run in that direction. Him or her. Yeah, it is a her. That's a guild trader. That's a player in a dead end. It's going to be fun learning Necrom's layout. Yeah. Yep, like cosmetics, it's fine, but here's the problem with the loot boxes in the past at least. I kind of touched on this a bit with everyone already, but basically, they took all of the cosmetic fun unlockables and locked it all behind the loot boxes. No quest to unlock it. No doing hard mode dungeons or anything to unlock it. They kind of stopped doing that. And this is supposed to be a return to form when it comes to that at least. And yeah, I'm by the pack merchant now. Yeah, we're in a different instance. So, send me a group invite and I will head to your instance. Social friends list, and then me. Non-combat pets. Yep. I'm also trying to remember what the floating eye pet is called, because I got the Wraith type Oculate. Anything before the O, or just Oculate? I don't got that pet. I got the apocryphal bookworm. Okay, so now I will head to your instance. Well, it is supposed to be Lovecrafty and cosmic horror themed, so it makes sense. Okay. Now I can see your crown, so I'm just gonna unmark that and run to the crown on my compass. And I should also disable tutorials now that I'm not explaining it. Yep. Alright, here we go. Hello! And there's my bookworm. Alright, so let's see. One thing I do want to stop by real quick is the outfit station. Yeah, so it's over this way. Because, we've got some cosmetic stuff that we can add on to that we also got through pre-orders. So where's the outfit station? There it is. Yeah, so I need to go into the character menu and equip outfit 1 to put that over. And let's take a look at it. So it should be down the bottom. So I'm just going to show unlocked stuff. And Knowledge Eater. Since it's 100% free, I don't mind it. Oh, those are roaming wild bosses. They've been in previous expansions as well. Yeah, I doubt that was fun. Yeah, that is very fortunate. Let's see, so the Knowledge Eater briefs are just a robe. I typically don't like going robes, so I'm gonna see if I can't make a bit of a mix match kind of look. I mean, I guess for now I can just go with it and deal with it. So, yeah. He's doing text chat stuff. That's good. Sweet. Ooh. Ooh. Very lucky. That's kind of funny. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick bit of dyeing as well. Dye the outfit. I could do that too if you like. Oh yeah, that was fun. Yep, it was perfect. It was just perfect. Oh yeah, that too. We've gotten into some shit and we've regretted it. And then there are also times where we've gotten into some shit and we just had a blast. Yep. Oh yeah, that was fun. Hey, the werewolf was a bit of a bastard as well. Kinda deserved it. Yeah. Again, it was fun. Kinda deserved as well. Ooh. What do I wanna do? I'm trying to find the right shade of green for the armor. There's a free house? I am grabbing that too. Okay, I might need some help if I can't find it. I'm hoping I won't need the help. But, knowing my luck... Busy, it's me. My luck can be pretty garbage. Yeah, it is. Ah, damn it, I can't even accept it because I don't have enough gold for the dye. I guess I'm gonna have to wait. So it was out the front of Necrom, you said? Alright, well I'm heading that way now. I didn't have enough gold to dye the outfit, and so I just exited it. I have a general idea of what I'm going for now. So, let's see, it was outside. And that's the way out. Gee, thanks. I'll say this, the character design for this game is probably the best a lot of the non-human races have had. I want to, but I don't want to do Twitch, and Xbox, for whatever reason, can't stream directly to YouTube like PlayStation can. So since I got Morrowind on, like, the original Xbox version of Morrowind on my Xbox One, and it's backwards compatible, I can play it there, but I can't stream it. Lucky. Nope, but I think I know another way of getting it. If I go quest starter and I go to all, is the quest called Room to Spare. Alright. Yeah, the Wood Elves are actually really good. Oh, is this it here? Or is... Oh. Right, well, I think I'm back by the outfit station. Yeah, I see ya. So is it over there? Ah. Seeking tenant. Yeah, room to spare. So, you can actually just accept that quest from the Crown Store. Yeah, so the way that works is that there are some quests that lead into expansions, and you can accept those quests from the Crown Store. Or you can walk up to the NPC if you can find them and talk to them. But opening up the Crown Store and just going to the... what's it called? Quest starters, that will have all of the expansion prologues. So yeah, I'm just gonna head into the inn room and get that, because the expansions, each expansion and each of the starting zones for each alliance, all of them will have an inn room for free. However, the catch is only one character gets your character can only get one free room. However, you can always get another free room by creating a new character. And you can also fast travel to each of your houses, so yeah, you get free fast travel points all across the map with each new house you get. It makes it very convenient. So now we've got Journey's End. Alright, so here's what I suggest we do. Let's head to the City Way Shrine and see if we can't find our way to Apocrypha. Okay, where would that be? Alright. Just got a couple of DMs, I'm realizing. I can't quite remember where that is. Yeah, so I remember hearing that it's right by the City Way Shrine, which is why I'm over here. So we need to, it's inside a building somewhere. It's probably not in the inn or the furnishing store, so let's try this side. It's probably going to be a temple or something. So, what's over here? I think I might have found it. I haven't gone in yet, but just the name. Yep, here we are. Law book. That's XP for the Mages Guild. Don't grab that if you don't have the Mages Guild, because that will be lost XP. Don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm just looking around because... Yeah. I'll wait for you by the Necrom door. I mean, not the Necrom, the Apocrypha. Endless Library. We can go to Chroma next. I also saw, not too far away from the entrance to the Necrom City, I saw the first companion that we can get that comes with this expansion. So we'll probably do that once we've checked out Apocrypha. Same. Here we are. I got a bit of loading because, Australian internet. Yes, the Realm of Apocrypha. Fun fact about that ocean. I'm pretty sure it's an ocean of tentacles. I think I'm good. So, there we go. Now we've got the Way Shrine. Yep.
Isaac will never pay off the debt now.
Okay, so I do know that we can find the other companion in here somewhere. He's a red guard named Xander. Not spelt with a Z, but an X. I think that's how it is spelt. Okay, so, alright. Yeah, so, let's see here. What else do we got? I'm just gonna take a bit of a peek in the surrounding area. Because holy hell. Finally an Apocrypha. I love cosmic horror, and so far this looks good. Like, this just looks right. It's a bit different to Skyrim. But, well, I don't think it would be reasonable for an entire Daedric realm to look like cramped hallways made of bookcases. It makes sense for it to be a bit more diverse in terms of how it all looks. Well, the way I'm interpreting it, Hermaeus Mora is the god of knowledge, so it would make sense that his entire realm, the entire reality he created, is a library to him. Exactly. Damn Khajiit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you're aware that the Dark Elves enslaved the Argonians. They also don't have very fond views of the Khajiit, and he is a Khajiit using a Telvanni Magist personality, basically mocking them. Damn cat. The Dunmer are some of the most racist of the races in this series. I think it's only really topped by the High Elves. I'm actually going to take another look at the mounts in my collections tab just to see if I do have something else. Like, not just the pizza horse. Hold on. Hold on. I think I know what it is. And just to be clear, I didn't go for it because I wanted one skill from each of my class trees so that I could level up each of them quickly. Well, seeing as my mount speed is pretty low at the moment, I don't think it matters much. And yeah. Yep. Yeah, so if you use your rune blades and get cruxes, you can increase the strength of that. Yeah, that's the crux system. So the 3 triangles surrounding you, that means you've got max crux. And now I'm about to have that as well. Because I've just leveled up. So let's go to the Herald and Fate Carver. Now, where's an enemy? Because I want to try that out. There. The Ogrim. Oh, that melts. That melts them. One thing I should probably do really quick is, check. I think it's in the accessibility. Yeah, they've got an Arcanist aim assist. I'm just going to turn that off completely for now. Because I want to see how easy it is to aim. I don't want the aim assist on right now. Yep. So busy. I already explained this in my tutorial section of my stream. But to give you a bit more of a rundown on the Arcanist, just so you know how to play. Some abilities are Crux Builders, and others are Crux Spenders. And some morphs will change which they are. So like the Tentacle Execute ability that we can get as our 3rd attack ability, we can change whether that's a Crux Builder or a Crux Spender once it morphs. That's how that works. You mean a delve? Oh, one thing we should also do, let's do this first delve, and then we'll go check out the other part of Apocrypha. See if that puts us on another side of the map, or if it's another map. Because I'm curious about that. Congrats! No, it's just a trap. Remember, it's not water. It's waiting for you. Exactly. There's a quest.
Disaster.
I'll wait for
We're
you.
losing centuries of work.
No, in Skyrim they show you that it's clearly not. It's just in this game, water is kind of, with how much there is, it's kind of unfair if you fall in.
Wind is a scriptorium. Here, the Great Eyes Daedra binds secrets into tomes. Ciphers
Yeah,
like
they
me
will
help
actually
with this sacred
come
task,
out of
preparing
each
materials.
other and start attacking
Blank
you.
pages, bindings. But the new scrolls Cipher Sabinius brought to the Wind are corrupt. The scroll?
Probably because Hermaeus Mora actually wants us to help him, or her, or whatever it is. Maybe it's not attacking us. I'm on my way in. Oh yeah. This is more like it. There's a bookshelf here. Let's see if there are any lore books in any of these. I'm just realizing we're basically in a giant-ass library that's probably going to be filled to the brim with bookshelves, and if we want to make sure we're not missing lore books, we're going to have to open each and every single one. Yep. As I thought. It attacks. Bookshelves. There's a bookshelf up here with a crow. And they can be read. We're in the realm of knowledge, we need to learn. Probably. There was also a book up there. Like, there's also skill books for skill trees. But that wasn't one of them. And there's Sky Shard down here. So let's grab that. Oh, and a objective for the quest. We're gonna burn stuff in a library. Oh, there's a Seeker. What's up? Okay. You're going for something and I'm going for something else. Where is it? Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. I got so many bloody mementos, it's hard to find. There's the Malakath's Wrathful Flames as well. Yeah. Where is it? I know I have it. That's one thing. Oh well. I guess it's just that. Kyle? I mean... Dude? Dude? You wanna burn books? This is how you do it. Did you see that? Dude. So it's ahead of us. I think it's above us. So we're gonna find a way up. Oh, that does not look good. That looks like a searchlight. I am going that way now. I hate these bastards on Skyrim Legendary difficulty. Also, have you noticed anything about the Arcanist class yet? No references to the Skyrim Dragonborn DLC yet? Look at what you do next time you attack somebody with a skill from the Arcanist trees. Take a look at what you do. Nope. Look at... Did you see it? Look at what I'm holding. The black books. The black books that you open in Skyrim and they take you into this realm. You're not being taken into the realm. You're opening a book and pulling out an attack. Yeah. Or in this case, you're using it in itself. Okay, let's see if we can't find our way to that sky shard. I think it's over here. I think it's this way that we want to go. Oh, I think I found either a boss fight or an event. Okay, we'll leave those guys and make our way towards that sky shard. What's up? I'm good. When I saw a spotlight, I knew what was coming. I said no. I think I'm good. Okay, I think we're back where we started. But I also know that there are some pages behind us as well. So if we go up here... Yeah, there's a path higher up. Yeah. Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll find someone else fighting them. There's a Seeker here. Nice. But yeah, no, Arcanist so far very fun. Also, this might be a boss area just because of how big and open it is. Oh. What was attacking us? Yeah? Yep. Nothing was coming out of it for a moment, so I was wondering what was going on there. Okay, well, if we go this way, there's gonna be another lurker here. Yeah, I'm looking for the Sky Shard right now. I'll let you know if I found a way to it. And I'll try to remember the path I take. Level 5. Hell yeah. So, something for you guys to note about level 5. That is where you will get your racial skill line, where you spend skill points to get passive bonuses based on your race. And you will also get 2 skill points instead of just 1. So I'm gonna up my rune blades. And I'm just gonna do increased damage, and the last rune deals damage in an area. So escalating rune blades, that's the morph I'm going for. And I'm gonna grab my first Dark Elf ability, more magic and stamina. Okay, well, I found the watchlight again. And I think I might know how to get the Sky Shard. It's just gonna be a pain in the arse. Oh, no, I actually did find it, but I fell. I fell. So now I gotta find my way back there. That's the challenge. Oh yeah, also, one thing that I should mention about leveling up stuff in this game when it comes to skill lines. If it's a weapon skill line, there are a couple ways you can actually level up really quick that you may find useful. So, one is to have the skill equipped on your bar, and if you don't have the right weapon to use it, just leave it there so it gains XP for the skill line. Or, if it's a... basically just leave it as a dead slot on your bar. Sure, you have less skills you can use, but you're leveling up a possible secondary weapon. Okay, I'm on my way to you then. So that's... I'm on my way. I'm just running past everything, so there may be a train following me by the end of this. I bet. I mean, from what I've heard, the overland sets in this game are actually pretty good for Arcanist and starting up. I'm just gonna double check that with the collections. Sets, DLC zones, and Apocrypha. So we probably want the Kimono Tong and Vivek's Duty sets. Yeah, I was just quickly looking at the Apocrypha Overland sets, because those will drop in the dungeons. I was doing that through my collections menu. And I found the way to the Sky Shard, so we can also grab that as well. Right, there you are. Nice. Where was the lead to? Nice. Well, he's already... Oh no, he's not dead yet. Now he is. I think I killed one of his clones, and I got a Kimono Tong belt. So I'm just going to quickly equip that. Because that's a much better belt than what I'm wearing. It's medium armor, so it's not ideal for what I have set up. But yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's head back the way we came. And I'll trust you to lead us back to where we split up. Because, that way I'll know exactly where we are. Yep. And now all of my first set of abilities can be morphed. Level 5? Right. Make sure you grab your racial passive as well. Persuasive? Right. Yeah. Let's see. I think we go back across here. I'm not too far ahead. Yeah. I'm just kind of, getting a feel for this right now. Because the layout of this place is very confusing. So, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so I think you came from over here. Is that right? I went off to the side, so yeah, I went off up this way. And this is the way to the Sky Shard. Okay, I am just gonna quickly check my skill lines real quick, get the notifications of morphing off. Because I need to get used to what all of this looks like. Okay, so the next ability I really want is Abyssal Impact. Yeah, I do as well, but that's my next goal, because that's supposed to be the tentacle attack / execute. You remember what an execute is? It's when an enemy gets to a certain percentage of health, your attack will do more damage. Okay, that's interesting. Ow. Did that Clemper just jump across the entire stage to get me? Yeah, and here's the Sky Shard. Just here. Okay. I guess we're done now. So, let's see. Yeah, just behind this bit here. Let's see if we can climb over this. Yeah, here we go. This way. No. Right. So who's ready to see where that next portal would have led us? Because I remember from some gameplay reveal clips when not much was still known about the game.
Worried the lurkers got you.
I remember seeing some interesting things, and I am hoping it is what I think it is. So, yeah. How much gold is it going to cost us to teleport back to the Way Shrine? 40 gold, I'll do that so you can just hitch a ride off me. You're good. It should have asked you if you wanted to travel with me after I teleported. Maybe it only works on different maps. Or maybe it's just server overload with population. That could also be it. Possibly. Wait until you're back at the Necrom portal. It's raining ink. Heading back into Necrom, and I'll wait for you at the other portal. And wow, the stream's been going on for at least 2 hours now. Right, you ready? Let's do this. So yeah, it's back to the same map, but a different part of it, I'm betting. Oh yeah, we're on the complete other side of the map. And this just looks way more different. Oh wow. I am kind of overwhelmed with all this.
Mortal.
Oh yeah.
Over here. Ah, an adventurer. Would you
do we want to do this quest?
Cipher in need?
No, the companion is a Redguard arcanist named Xander. The other companion is in Tamriel, not Apocrypha. And I think Xander is closer to the other portal we went into. So the other side of Apocrypha. Whoa.
Without your help, I'd be a skeever snack. I seriously need a bath.
This looks beautiful, like in a very creepy kind of way. Ah, damn it. Come on, there we go. It looks more like coral or seashells than anything. Oh, there's the lurker. Oh, that's great. Ocean than we do of space, yeah. Yeah. I'm about to hit level 6.
Mortal, hello? Over here.
Whoa. This is something else, alright. Rectory Archive. This is not quite a library. Not sure what to call it. Either that or it's a main story quest location. Ah, so that's what happens if you get caught. There's some book pedestals here, so if there is a quest here, it's probably finding some books and putting them on the pedestal. That would be my guess, at least. So, did you want to start with the companions now, or did you want to keep exploring? Because, yeah, like, we could grab the companions and level them while we explore, even. Ow. Alright, so yeah, we'll grab Sharper's Knight first. I saw him not that long ago, when we were still trying to meet up. Oh no, it was when we were looking for the house thing. Okay, so let's teleport back to Necrom by using their house. That seems like the better way of doing it. So, housing and Journey's End. Outside the house. So, something for everybody here to be aware of. Not sure how many people know about the companion system. Not sure how much you know of it. But, I know that leveling up the companions will be shared across all characters. However, to use the characters, you always have to, like, your character can't summon the companions unless they've done the quest to unlock them. So, every time you want to get the companions on a character, you need to redo their quest to acquire them. So, this is the way to here. Yep, over here, dude. I kind of just found Sharper's Knight by accident. Xander, I remember Hack giving a quick video on Apocrypha, and that was one of the things he quickly touched on by being like, this general area. So that's how I know about these things, but aside from that, I know very little. Here we go. Sharper's Knight, first companion.
Hands off, or I will gut you like the rest. What? Never seen an assassin get put out of work before? You're not one of these third-rate assassins, I can tell. But if you or anyone else puts a hand on me, I'm answering with my axes. I've been cutting down these mercenaries for the better part of the day. I'm guessing my target knows I'm on to her and has started sending them my way. My associate, Harn Orenvi, might know something about it, but more like gather.
I think he's supposed to be a warden.
Before more of those... And listen, don't mention me to Harn. It probably won't do you any favors.
Do you have a hide hat equipped in your quick slot? Because that's a quick and easy way of doing it. Nice. Honestly, I think it looks better without the hood. Fair. Right, well, let's get onto this quest so that we can kind of explore a bit of the Tavani Peninsula and get Sharper's Knight so we can rush back to Apocrypha. No, I've looked at the map. Look at the map, dude. Oh, have you not accepted the quest? For me, it's saying it's... For me, it's saying it's all the way down there, unless I got a different quest equipped. There we go. The game automatically changed my quest. That's irritating.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers. They're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my counsel. Your fate. All right, don't get so touchy, Fla. Raynilla was through recently. I can...
Let's see. Do I got any skill points? Nope. I need... probably one more kill to level up, and then I can get Persuasion. So I'll be right back. And I think it's just that when you accept a new quest, it automatically switches to it, but my controller's been a bit weird lately. Sometimes it thinks I've pressed a button that I haven't touched. It doesn't happen often. But I'm pretty sure Mags and I remember seeing something similar when I was in the champion point menu. Sometimes when I open up the menu, it will automatically put all my points into a random node. And I've got to take them all out. Yep. I really hope they do fix that, because it will get much worse as time goes on if they don't. Yeah. And if you don't see which node it put the points into, you're stuck kind of looking all over the screen until you find it. I wasn't sure if that was just me because of weird connection error issues or what. Now that I know it's you, I'm considering the fact that it might be a widespread problem on console or just PlayStation. Yeah, it happens often enough to be annoying, but not often enough to be the worst thing ever. Oh, there we go. I found a Kwama warrior that I can kill. It did? That's probably my internet again, because, well, yeah, typically it doesn't struggle this much, but it's probably struggling as much as it is because launch day of an expansion, it's got a lot to keep up with. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll try leaving the call and join back in really quick. That might fix it. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, can you hear me? Right, let me know if I'm still cutting out and having issues, because chances are, if that is the case, it might just be a persistent problem throughout the day. Oh yeah, also, I did say this earlier on in my stream when I was still in the tutorial area, but I was just really focused on getting through that to join up with you two. Dai said that I told Dai that tomorrow I'd be picking up Final Fantasy 16 because I pre-ordered that, and I gotta go in store to pick it up. And I'm probably gonna be stuck on that for a couple days while the population in this game dies down after the excitement is gone. So I'll probably be stuck on that. I'll let you guys know what I think of it as I go on. Yeah, here's what I remember. This is going back a while ago when gameplay was first kind of being shown and just small snippets were all you could really get. I remember that Yoshi P was on live and had a bunch of people questioning him about the game, and someone asked him why all the characters were white. And I remember him kind of looking down and smiling, and he's going, I was told to expect questions like this, so I will tell you what I've been told I should say, while being as honest as I can be. This story takes place in a land that is very much medieval European inspired, so it's kind of like the Black Cleopatra from Netflix kind of deal. They shouldn't be doing it because it's not historically accurate. If they're not just going to throw different ethnicities in there because someone wants it to be. It's very much like medieval Europe. You should not be expecting to see Asians, black people, whatever, because predominantly that's the kind of people that are in that area. Exactly. That's where all the review bombs are coming from. Just a bunch of white knights getting offended for people that don't really care for it. Exactly. Exactly, there's a couple of YouTubers that I've been following lately, and I find it funny because they're covering the entire subject, and it's literally just a lot of the posts that they're showing on their thumbnails are quite literally people just typing out on Twitter or something, boycott Final Fantasy for having all whites, or something like that. It is shit. It is toxic. It should not be.
You there. You look like a capable forager.
I think I might have as a kid, but it's been so long now, I can't quite recall. Yeah, no, it's literally just so far back as a little kid, I can't remember. Like, it sounds familiar, but... Teams up. Yeah, makes sense. Yep. Right, so the companion quest Double Edge is taking me off to the kind of southeast, no, not southeast, southwest of Necrom City. It says you're on the, it says you're more west of Necrom. I'm talking much further south. It's kind of right by the Apocrypha symbol where if you press R1 on it, it switches maps to Apocrypha. The quest is called Double Edge. I think you're on a different quest to me. Yeah, alright. I guess it kind of changes locations depending on certain factors, maybe. I'll figure this out on a couple of different characters and let you know on my spare time. Because I'm probably going to grab these companions on a couple of characters. Yeah, no, I remember seeing a very funny video where a guy was dressed up in a very stereotypical Mexican getup, and he was walking around a American college, and he's asking, like, is my attire offensive? And they were saying, yes, you don't belong to that culture, you shouldn't be dressing up, and all that stuff. And then he goes up to actual Mexican people, and he's like, what do you think of my outfit? Like, what do you think of what I'm wearing? And the dude also had a fake mustache taped to his face, I should mention. And he was, and the Mexican guy's just like, you look fucking good.
Hey, told
yeah. Yeah, no, one of my favorite things to do to those people, specifically, is when I see them,
rock math. Makes me wish is this
I kind of just throw a bunch of memes together to insult them. So, for example, it's something like...
Meet you there.
It kind of depends on the kind of games I'm playing. But say, for example, I've recently been playing Elden Ring. I might tell them to stop being maidenless, go out and touch some fucking grass. I'll put it in a way where you should not entirely take me seriously, but the overall message I'm trying to give of calm the fuck down, or else. Like, that's the best way to do it, because you're giving them shit for being shitty, and if it's in public where everyone else can hear the conversation, they're either going to make fools of themselves, have a public freak out, or just walk the fuck away and leave me the fuck alone and save face. Exactly. Like, it kind of just depends on where it's going, but I love giving those people shit for being stupid. Like, yeah, like, for example, I've actually had somebody come up to me, basically getting offended at something I was doing, and they were accusing me of being racist and sexist, and I remember them saying something along the lines of, you don't think that a woman can do this because of whatever? And I told her, lady, I've been friends with an Aboriginal since preschool. He's the same age as me. And in the area where I grew up in, there were a bunch of tomboys. I don't have any bad thoughts towards fucking anybody. I just let people live however they want to fucking live. Stop projecting and fuck off. That's, like, I find it funny how these people seem to think they can talk you into shit based on how they're projecting their opinions on you. Depending on how they approach it, I either find it funny or very annoying. This is going back a couple of months now.
Wait. Those lanterns. This is Rainila's signal? Look, someone left a trail. Crouch down and you'll see it.
Okay. I'm following the trail wall crouched. That's where I'm up to. Right.
I'll meet you there. I just...
Right. There we go. But yeah. Oh yeah, also, something I think you guys will find funny, so, you probably noticed how I've posted a couple of Karen memes recently on the Discord. Reason for that being is that one of my friends, his aunt is very much a Karen. And we love to piss her off. What makes it funny, and also worse, is that my friend works in customer service. So he hates his aunt especially for it. Like, there was one time I was tagging along with him and his family to the shops because I was hanging out with him for the weekend. We were going to go back to his place and whatever, so we were grabbing our snacks, we were grabbing whatever. And his mum had said that she would pay for all our stuff. And we turned her down and said that it's fine, we'll pay for it ourselves, because we knew that his aunt would get involved. And when his aunt told us to stop being stupid, he turns around and tells her, "No, thank you. You go start your argument to try and make the employees give you a discount and be a bitch, and we'll go do our own thing." She went to get offended, and he said, "No, I deal with people like you all the fucking time in my job. Quit being a selfish bitch and consider the people that you're dealing with."
That's got to be Mebby.
She got pissed.
By Azura, after all these years, is it really you?
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
I can spare a moment. Sharp, Rainier would say that you're under no obligation to help. But please.
I'm on my way. Where are the smugglers?
I think there's a secret entrance in the southwest. I'll follow shortly. Please, hurry.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I also have another funny story. This one is not one personally found. I'm not sure if you're aware of this content creator. I found him through a video where he went onto a D&D Reddit to look at D&D memes. And he goes to a lot of different Reddits to look at memes on a lot of different videos. His name is The Click. My friend introduced me to him through that D&D video. And one of his favorite subreddits is Fuck You Karen. And there was one video that, there was one post in there that got me laughing. And it was a story from a Karen basically bragging on social media, saying something along the lines of, I ordered from this food delivery service and they got my order wrong, so I threw the food on the ground and I told them, you got my order wrong, rah! And then there was a response from the guy that probably posted this on the Reddit saying, I had this happen to me too. As I am not a fan of this kind of thing, but my boyfriend is, I let him enjoy it. It was very expensive Chinese food. And they got our order wrong. We called them up, politely told them as much, and they sent us another copy of our order, free of charge, and we got to enjoy someone else's order. I hope they enjoyed ours. It was very expensive. Basically showing her up, and the response was just very salty and shitty. It was funny. Yeah, the Click is a very funny, personality, I'll say that much. He's very fun. Like, for example, one of his constant jokes is that he sells a lot of plushies, and one of his favorite Reddits to visit is Wholesome health-related things, where it's just very funny. Yeah, he loves that kind of stuff, and he is very fun. I actually sent Mags a video from him. I can't remember which one specifically. But yeah, I'm not accepting the public dungeon quest. I'm gonna probably do that on my own later. Alright, then I'll go back out and do it. Oh.
Gorn belongs. Steel is so. You should know. Here we are, Gorn. Let's see if we can find drinks. Perhaps my charm will make.
It's fine.
You're here.
It's fine.
Why in oblivion is Gorn besieged by Daedra? Adventurer, we should find Thomas.
Another over-eager pupil seeking to profit from my efforts. Could I instead interest you in some fungal tea? No. My gift. You know. Good luck, by which I mean I hope your deaths are painless, mostly.
A hunt it is. Adventurer, scour the island for glowing notes. Meet me in the middle of the estate once you have them.
Understandably. Hell yes! And that reminds me of the story that, another story from The Click that I think you will enjoy. Right, so, what ended up happening in this story is that there was a Karen on an airplane. She got into an argument about not wearing a face mask partway through the flight. And, the way I'm not sure how much of this is very common knowledge. But, the way it typically works is when they're prepping for a flight, they make sure they have enough fuel to leave and get to where they're going. And if they ever have to cancel their flight partway through, typically they have to dump the rest of their fuel in the ocean as they're going back. This Karen, because she refused to wear a face mask, got so pissed off, she decided, fine, I don't want on this flight anymore. I'm just gonna go open the door and get off. Mid-flight. And cause them to turn around, head back to their airport, and dump however much fuel in the ocean because of her damn fucking ego about wearing a piece of cloth over her face. Because it's standard protocol and other stuff that I don't really want to try understanding or getting into because it's just shitty all around. Like if I had to take a guess, it's polluting soil that could possibly be used later on or some bullshit. But
instead of fighting, can't imagine a fight going well for them.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, also I have some very sad news about humanity and its newest step in progress. We've now found plastic on Mars. We have officially littered on another planet now. Apparently it fell off a space drone or something. But there is now plastic on Mars. It's actually pretty bad. I think this was on a different Click video I saw. I think this is supposed to be a way back down. Yes, that is very true. But yeah, that's just sad news all round, I would say. And I just need to turn my laptop screen back on so I can see chat from Di and Mags. Yeah, we gotta go around this way. Yep, so might as well. Oh yeah, it's fun. Okay, yeah, it's over here. I think. Mm. Mm. Okay, I'll try to keep you alive. Yeah, actually, I'm a big fan of his. He is so fun. Josh is great. I love his Satisfactory videos best. Oh my god, yes. Those are fun as well. Oh, those are fun. You're gonna love those. But yeah, wow, just... I'm trying to think of what else there is that I can share, because, I'm pretty sure you guys watch Mudaha or Moist Critical or someone in that general area already. If not a combination of the lot. Yeah, he's pretty good for news. His deadpan voice, deadpan delivery with a heavy amount of sarcasm. It's the perfect combination. That's the best way to put it. Yeah. Well, since I'm on a YouTube stream, shout out to all those guys, I guess. 'Cause they're good. B. Dylan? Hollis. Okay. Hmm. Sounds fun, to be honest. Hmm. Oh, I love that. Okay, is Busy in a pause screen or is he not? Like, is his screen on him or is it out in front? Like, are you able to see down the hallway? Ah. Because I'm looking at all my other Dark Elf themed costumes, and I'm not sure which one I like, whether I want to keep with what I have or not. I was going to do a bit of a vote. Guess I can wait for Busy to come back. Right. I'm also just going to quickly go and BRB. Just going to quickly wash something off. I think. Yeah, I'll be right back. Should definitely be much faster than Busy at least. Alright, I'm back. Yep. Oh yeah, also, about my sleeping issues that I've been talking about the last couple of days. Weird development happened for last night. So, yesterday, as you're aware, I was kind of up throughout the very early hours of the morning. And I went to sleep at around 12 p.m. I woke up again at 7 p.m. And I was up until about, I think, maybe 9:45 p.m., somewhere there. And I woke up at 4 a.m. today. I woke up at a good time for the stream. Yeah. I got very lucky on that. Basically, yesterday, with my sleeping issues, I went to sleep at around 12 p.m., lunchtime, woke up at 7 p.m., went back to sleep at around 9:45, 10 p.m. to wake up at 4 a.m. today. I managed to wake up at good times for my stream. And dude, can you quickly look this way? I want some opinions real quick. I got a couple of different outfits that I could use for this character instead. I just want your guys' opinion on which you think is better. Right, so we got Ancestral Homage, Formal Gown. And then there's Buoyant Gentility Ensemble. And I think there's one more that I got. I don't quite like the Telvanni Master Robes, so I know it's not that one. Was it... I can't find it anymore. Out of those two, or the one that I was wearing before, which one do you guys like better? So Mags, you like the Ancestral Homage Formal Gown? I guess I'll go that one then. Still kind of fits the Arcanist theme to a point, but it's more of a Dunmer type thing. It still kind of works because it's got a bit of green naturally in the outfit. Yeah. Like, I don't know why, it's just the pre-order bonus outfit kind of just doesn't work for this character as much. And it's less the class aesthetic and just more the character that I made. Okay, so there's a objective over there. And... Dude, hold up, boss here, boss! Ow. I can see how being interrupted... I can see why they added mitigation and crowd control resistance on the ability in one of its more. I can see why they did that. Yes, there's a lot of green. And I got some more gear that I can put on. So let's see. None of that. Light gloves. That actually fits along with the build that I'm going for. I need to remember to get a light belt at some point. Heavy shoulders that are part of a set with an enchantment. And there's a magic medium helmet. Where did you go? Hopefully I can get Tentacular Dread now. Yeah. And it also is a channel that you can interrupt by pausing your game or dodging. Okay, I need that skill line to be at 20, so gotta keep working at it. Yep, so don't jump down once we grab the Sky Shard, because apparently there's a boss along the way further. We'll find it. If anything, I think we gotta go up the ramp and through somewhere here to get it. I think we're going in the right direction. It's just a bit more of a roundabout path than we thought. And I had a bit of a frame rate drop for a sec there. Possibly. Either way, it is noteworthy. It wasn't very big. It was kind of like just... How do I put it? I got my stream set to 1080p at 60 frames per second. It's kind of like your 60 frames per second either going down to 30 frames per second or maybe 25 frames per second for just a second or two. So it wasn't too bad, but it was noticeable. It may not show up on stream if I'm lucky, but it probably did. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, now we should go back and do the objectives in that area. And then we should also go to Sharper's Knight's objective. That would also be a good idea. But yeah, no, I'm loving this class. I think it is somewhere up there. It's just we didn't go up high enough to continue the path. Oh, I think you found the way forwards, did you? Oh, it must be here. Okay, here we go. Found it. Alright. I might adjust the audio balance in my headset really quick. Just because I got it very heavily focused towards party/Discord chat. Okay, there we go. Hey, Serene, can you try saying something real quick? Alright, yep. Your audio balance is still good. I can still hear you over the game. That works really well. Oh, come on. My PlayStation's deciding to be annoying. It's just disconnected the keyboard I have plugged in. Okay, there we go. Now it's back. Bunch of minor technical adjustments. And I'm guessing we're gonna go through back this way to get to the next objective in here. Yeah. Like it's kind of just a maze right now. So I won't go too far ahead of you, but I will try to pathfind at the most. Possibly. I hope so, because then we get a skill point. Also, something for everybody here to be aware of. What we want to be doing is we want to be using our runic blades to get 3 crocs, and then we want to be using our fate carver laser beam. That is how we melt things. And we can also queue off abilities, I'm just realizing. Oh, Busy, I got something for you. If you get a flame staff, be sure to pass it on. All good. Yeah, I'm not too focused on taking in the narrative and stuff at the moment, just more taking in visuals, areas, and learning my way around. And most importantly, learning how to play the Arcanist. On different characters, I will be a bit more focused on the story. This stream is just kind of a good look at what's in the game.
There you...
Okay.
Activating...
Let's see. You gonna work tomorrow? Right, well, have a good night then. It's been good having you on with us.
Yes, I can feel... We've almost got it. Quickly, the last focus is down here.
Yeah?
I can't hold on much longer.
Come on, laptop. What about you, Mags? Do you think you're going to be on for much longer?
What? How did you manage this? It seems I underestimated you. But I won't allow you to take the prism. I won't.
Don't let him get away.
I guess we're gonna go through the portal.
Just need to...
Yep.
It's time to cast you from this island.
Have a good night, Serene.